Are you tired of feeling lost in the jungle or struggling to carry as a jungler? In this video, I'll teach you how to dominate the jungle, secure objectives, and carry your team to victory. Whether you're a beginner or looking to improve, this guide has everything you need. Let's get started. But before we continue, let me introduce you to the paradise for gamers. ENEBA.com is a gaming marketplace with over 40,000 gaming products, with an ever-increasing interest to expand their library to be the go-to point for your every gaming need. Excellent offers are at your disposal to satisfy every taste. ENEBA.com will bring you the hottest deal in the market of any title, new or old. And with excellent Trustpilot score, you can rest assured you will receive your gaming will continue without a hitch. ENEBA offers 24/7 live support to clear any concerns you may have with your purchase. If you play Mobile Legends and want to recharge diamonds for you or for your friend, you can take advantage of the amazing offers that ENEBA offers. You can find the links in the description. First, let's talk about heroes. Not all heroes are good in the jungle, so picking the right one is key. For assassins, Ling, Fanny, and Hayabusa are top picks for mobility and burst damage. If you prefer fighters, Balmond, Alpha, and Martis are great choices for their durability and sustain. Always pick a hero that complements your team composition. For example, if your team lacks damage, go for an assassin. If your team needs a tankier frontline, pick a fighter jungle. Next, let's cover jungle pathing. Your starting point depends on your hero. If you're playing a mana-reliant hero like Gushan, start at the blue buff. For heroes who depend on basic attack damage, like Karina or Granger, start with the red buff. Your starting point depends on your hero, but the key is to align your path with the first gank on the gold lane. This strategy ensures you're in position for an early gank on the gold lane, helping your team secure dominance in that lane early on. Remember, gold lane heroes are often squishy, making them easier to pick off with a well-timed gank. Timing is everything as a jungler. Your success in the early game depends on how well you control key objectives like the turtle and Lord. The first turtle spawns at the 2-minute mark, and securing it gives your team gold and experience advantages. Preparation is key. Before going for the turtle, make sure your team is ready. Push nearby lanes. Ask your teammates in the mid and side lanes to push their minions. This ensures the enemy is under pressure and less likely to contest the turtle. Get vision control. Use wards or traps around the turtle area to prevent enemy ambushes. Pro tip: if the enemy jungler is contesting the turtle, wait for the perfect moment to use retribution. Practice your timing to secure it over your opponent. The Lord spawns at 9 minutes, but the enhanced Lord after 12 minutes is much stronger and can directly push into the enemy base. Take it when your team has control over the map and at least 1 or 2 enemies are dead. Avoid starting Lord if your teammates are too far away to back you up. After taking the Lord, sync your waves with its push for maximum pressure. This forces the enemy to defend multiple lanes and opens opportunities for you to secure kills or end the game. If you time the wave sync correctly, the enemy team will struggle to respond to all 3 lanes while also dealing with the Lord. Use this distraction to take objectives like turrets or engage in team fights. Don't just let the Lord push on its own. Group up and push with it unless your team composition benefits from split pushing. Assign a durable tank or fighter to lead the charge and protect the Lord. Heroes like Uranus or Esmeralda are great for soaking up damage while the Lord deals massive area damage. Avoid diving under turrets recklessly. Let the Lord tank the turret shots first. If the enemy overcommits to defending the Lord, look for opportunities to flank or secure kills with your assassin or mage. Use crowd control skills to prevent the enemy team from focusing down the Lord too quickly. If the Lord successfully pushes into the base but doesn't end the game, immediately regroup and clear the jungle for buffs and map control. Deny the enemy resources and prepare for the next enhanced Lord if needed. Pro tip: always communicate with your team when the Lord is about to spawn. A well-coordinated team can secure it and capitalize on its push effectively. As a jungler, retribution is your most valuable tool for controlling the jungle and securing objectives. Here's how to maximize its effectiveness in every game. The type of retribution you upgrade to depends on your hero and playstyle. Bloody retribution, best for tanky or sustain-based junglers like Balmond or Martis. It allows you to heal based on the damage dealt, making you more durable in prolonged fights. Flame retribution, Ideal for damage-dealing junglers like Karina, Ling, or Hayabusa. It adds burn damage to your attacks, helping you melt down enemies faster. Ice Retribution. Perfect for heroes who rely on crowd control or kiting, such as Fredrin or Julian. The slow effect makes it harder for enemies to escape or contest objectives. Always use Retribution to secure your buffs, especially in the early game. Losing your buff can delay your jungle farm and put you behind. The turtle grants your team a significant advantage in gold and experience. Pro tip: wait until the turtle's HP is low before using it to prevent enemy steals. Retribution isn't just for securing objectives, it's a weapon for counter-jungling. Steal enemy buffs when you see their jungler on the opposite side of the map. Use Retribution to finish off camps quickly and deny them resources. Track enemy Retribution cooldown. If you know the enemy jungler has already used their Retribution, you can confidently contest objectives. Sometimes you can bait the enemy jungler into using their Retribution prematurely, leaving them vulnerable when it matters most. Use custom games or practice mode to perfect your timing. Learn how to estimate damage to secure objectives under pressure. Don't waste Retribution on jungle creeps when you know a major objective is spawning soon. Avoid overestimating its damage. Double-check the HP of objectives before using it. Pro tip: use Retribution not only to secure buffs and objectives, but also in team fights to deal extra damage or slow down key targets. A well-timed Retribution can turn the tide of battle. Even the best players make mistakes, but recognizing and avoiding them can significantly improve your performance as a jungler. Here are some of the most critical errors to watch out for and how to fix them. Spending too much time ganking lanes instead of farming in the jungle. While helping your teammates is essential, over-ganking can leave you under-leveled and under-geared compared to the enemy jungler. Stick to a balanced routine. Farm your jungle efficiently and prioritize ganks only when the opportunity is ideal. Look for lanes that are already in a favorable position for a gank, e.g., the enemy is overextended or your ally has crowd control. Remember, as a jungler, your primary role is to secure gold and XP advantages for your team, not just kills. Focusing too much on fights or farming and neglecting critical objectives like the turtle, lord, or even buffs. Why it's a problem. Objectives provide massive gold, experience, and map control advantages. Ignoring them can quickly turn the game in favor of your enemies. Always track the timer. The turtle spawns at 2 minutes and the lord at 8 minutes. Keep an eye on the map and start preparing 30 seconds before they appear. Communicate with your team to secure objectives safely. Push lanes and gain vision control around objectives before starting them. Prioritize objectives over risky fights. A well-secured lord is often worth more than a few kills. Not informing your team about your plans, such as ganking a lane or starting an objective. Lack of communication can lead to missed opportunities or unnecessary deaths. Before a gank, ping the lane and let your teammates know you're coming. This ensures they're ready to follow up with their abilities. When securing objectives, ping your team to group up and assist. Pinging multiple times can help catch their attention. Communicate cooldowns. Let your team know if your Retribution or ultimate is on cooldown, so they don't expect you to secure objectives. Overcommitting to a kill or objective without considering the overall map state. For instance, chasing an enemy too far and dying, or starting Lord when the enemy team is alive and ready to contest. Always check the minimap before making a decision. If enemies are missing, they might be setting up a counterplay. Prioritize safety and efficiency over greed. It's better to secure a guaranteed turtle than to die chasing a low-health opponent. Learning from mistakes is part of the process. Record your games and review your plays to identify areas for improvement. Even small adjustments can lead to massive results over time. And that's it for today's Ultimate Jungle Guide. Mastering the jungle takes time, so remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to experiment with different heroes, jungle paths, and strategies to find what works best for your playstyle. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button and sharing your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear which tip or strategy helped you the most. And if you're looking for more Mobile Legends tips, tricks, and guides, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the Land of Dawn where legends are made. Good luck and happy jungling.